Hello again, everybody. We are going to be doing a little more math, and we're going to still be working on our 3D shapes, our three-dimensional shapes. Do you remember what is the difference between a three-dimensional shape and a two-dimensional shape? Remember, a two-dimensional shape is flat. Flat like a pancake. Look, I can only measure it two ways. I can measure how wide and how long. A three-dimensional shape can be measured three ways. How wide, how long, and how high. It is a three-dimensional shape. And the three-dimensional shapes are related to the two-dimensional shapes, aren't they? Let's see if you remember the names of all our three-dimensional shapes. I'm going to pick one. Boom. This is the cone. Very good. Remember, a cone is related to the triangle because it looks like a triangle from the side, and the circle because it looks like a circle on the bottom. How about the cylinder? It's a nice cylinder. Look at that. I wrapped things up so they would look more just like shapes and less like just things I found around my house. And I hope that helps you some. So our cylinder is now brown. The cylinder is what shape on the bottom or on the top? It is a circle. But the sides are straight. Remember I said it's almost like you took a rectangle and I just pulled it all the way around it. So that is a cylinder. Another shape we talked about was the sphere. The sphere is a ball. So many things are shaped like spheres. The world, your eyeball, a marble. The sphere is related to the circle, right? Let's talk about the rectangular prism. Okay. All the sides are not the same size. 4 sides are long, 2 sides are short in a rectangular prism, right? It is related to what? The rectangle. Let's not forget our friend, the cube. We all know what shape a cube is related to. The square. That's right. It is square on 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides makes a cube. And then my favorite, the pyramid. If you remember, the pyramid is connected to 2 shapes. Let's look at our pyramids when we look at them from up in the air. I'm looking like a bird down at the pyramids. The sides are shaped like triangles. And the base, the bottom of it, is shaped like a square. That makes a pyramid. All right? Everybody remember what they are now? Just wanted to review them quickly before we get on to our next fun activity. All right, my friends. Are you ready for our next activity? We are going to be doing a three-dimensional shape scavenger hunt. I'm going to do it here at my house, and I want you to do it over at your house. You'll be amazed at all the three-dimensional shapes that you can find. So come on with me, and let's go do a three-dimensional shape hunt. Okay, my friends, I'm in my living room, and I'm looking at this table. I see 2 three-dimensional shapes on this table. Do you see them? I see, this looks like a cube to me. Yep, this charger. Or maybe a rectangular prism, because these 2 sides are a little longer than these back sides. Definitely a three-dimensional shape. And how about the other thing I saw over here? Do you see it? There it is. What shape is this lip balm? It is a cylinder. Good job. All right, let's look for some more shapes. I see some three-dimensional shapes up here. How about this shape? Isn't this cool? I can't really get it out, but what shape is that? If you said a sphere, you would be absolutely right. A sphere. How about, holler it out if you see another three-dimensional shape. What about this? What is it? A cylinder. Of course you knew that. So many three-dimensional shapes up here. Oh, how about this little funny head? Pierre. What shape is his head? It is another sphere. Oh, and how about this? Another cylinder. Candles are, I think, pretty much all cylinders, or most candles are cylinders. All right, let's keep looking. Oh, I see a shape right off the bat. I see several shapes right off the bat. I'll turn the light on here. What about the paper towel roll? What shape is that? Another cylinder, isn't it? I see tons of cylinders around here. How about my sugar and salt, coffee and tea containers? 4 longer sides, 2 smaller ones. Smaller, bigger. I think they are sort of like rectangular prisms. Not perfect because they're a little domed up here, but close enough. Up. I bet you can find something like this at your house. This is made out of, looks like 2 cylinders. This would be a big cylinder shape right here, and a small cylinder shape up here. But you know what shape we haven't found yet? The cone. Let's see, is there a cone around here? I think there might be some sort of cone shape around here. Oh, well, look, oranges. Another sphere, pretty much, close enough. This bowl is sort of cone shaped, isn't it? It doesn't come to a point at the bottom, but it does look sort of like a cone. Let's see what else. Huh, wait. I just thought of this. What about the seashell? The end is sort of cone shaped, isn't it? It does have an opening in the side. Oh my gosh, and look, 3 cones up here. My little tea diffuser, the lid, that is definitely shaped like a cone. Let's see, I think I know where one more cone is in my house. It is, oh, another cylinder, the series cylinder, and I think my lava lamp. Isn't that a cone? Very round. I'm going to cut off the light so you can see the lava lamp work. Yep, definitely a cone. So boys and girls, I want you to go look outside, look around in your house, and have a lot of fun having a 3-dimensional shaped scavenger hunt. Then come back and we have a little game to play with the 3D shaped cards that you printed out. Now, I want everybody to get ready for a new game that we're going to play with our cards that you printed out for our sorting activity earlier this week. Go get your cards, and then when you come back, we're going to place them all out on the table or on the floor, just like this. Once you've laid them all out, you're going to be ready to play a fun matching game with your different 3-dimensional shape cards. But I have noticed one thing, and some of you probably have the same problem. Some of my shapes are printed out on paper that's not really thick, and I can see through it when it's down here on the ground. All right, if you can see through your paper and you can see the shapes, when you have your turn to pick 2 cards and see if they match for the matching game, you're going to have to just do it with your eyes closed. No cheating. You're going to have to just shut your eyes, reach out and grab 2 cards, and then when you open them, see if they match. They did not match. If you have your things printed out on cardstock heavy paper, you won't have that problem because that paper is heavy enough that the objects don't show through the back. All right, so once you've figured that out, let's get started with the game. You're going to want to play with a friend, your mom or your dad or your brother or your sister. Let's go. See if I can make a match. What shape is this? The rectangular prism. Very good. What would that be? I think that would be a cone. They do not match. What about this? What shape is that? The cylinder. How about over here? Nope. The cube. A Rubik's Cube. What shape would this loaf of bread be? 4 sides are longer. 2 sides are smaller. It's another rectangular prism. Where was that rectangular prism I chose? I think it was here. Ah, no. That's a sphere, isn't it? Your eyeball, if it's not in your head, is shaped like a sphere. Put those back down. What shape is this aerosol can? Right, it is a cylinder. Where's the cylinder? No, dice. What shape are the dice? A cube. Another rectangular prism. Oh goodness, where was a rectangular prism? I picked one. Ah, yes, this big bus has 4 long sides, 2 smaller sides, just like this chocolate bar. 4 long sides, 2 smaller sides. I have a match. Let's set that over here. You'll all know how to play the matching game. You've got a ton of cards. It'll be super fun to play it. When you take a turn and you pick a card up, do like I did and say the name of the shape. Sphere. Sphere. The pearl is a sphere. The planets are spheres. That will help you remember the different names for the 3-dimensional shapes. And also, you'll be used to seeing them in the real world. All right, have fun with the game and let me know how it goes.